So, welcome back. This is going to be a very short one. I just want to show you how you can verify that your Conda-based virtual environment was installed properly. Good. So when you're working with Conda, just as a reminder, Conda is a program manager and is used to install any package that you need associated with your project in the corresponding environment. We went over what an environment is in the last video. One of the things that when you're working with Conda, you need to work with the command line interface. I know that there are some ways to work with Conda in Windows using a graphic interface, but we usually don't do that. The command line interface is much easier. So I want to introduce you the command line interface, so that it doesn't look so scary, and you're able to work with the Conda using the command line. So what exactly is the command line? It's really that scary black window with a blinking bar. Sometimes it has the name terminal on top, or shell, or I think in Windows sometimes it's called PowerShell. In my computer, I can open it using the Ctrl-Alt-T, which opens a new window. When I look at the terminal, you will find the prompt. The prompt has different parts. One is, in the beginning, it has the login name separated with a @ symbol, and then the computer name, and then the colon. And then we have what is called the tilde, which is this little symbol here that tells you that you're located in the home directory. And then you have the prompt end, that is usually a $sign. I've seen sometimes a prompt end with a bigger than sign, depends on what computer you have. And the last part of the prompt is the blinking box, which is where you will write your commands. Now, what is really important to consider when you're using the CLI? The first thing is all characters are essential, even the spaces. They all have a meaning for the computer. So when you follow indications and the instructions, please follow them carefully, yeah? And do not add the spaces when it's not specified. And any uppercase and lowercase has to be used as if it is shown, because all these are important for the computer and has a different meaning for the computer. The first word after the prompt end calls a program or command. So now, going back to the Conda, we want to verify that it was installed properly. So when you install the Conda, you will see that your prompt changed from having nothing to having what is called now the base, meaning the environment base has been activated and is the one that is kind of like guiding your computer or any processes that you use in your terminal at the moment. Because we installed a Python version 3 point something, I think I told you 3.9, then that's the version that it will be working with in that environment. Now we know by having this that the Conda is now installed. Now you need to learn how to activate and deactivate it. In this case, we're going to activate and deactivate the base environment. Basically, what you do is you tell it that environment, I don't want to work on it, so I need to deactivate it. And what it happens is you write Conda deactivate, and the next thing that you will see is that your prompt does not have the base in the beginning as it has before. Now, how you activate it? Because usually I always work with my computer or my terminal in the base environment, and it's relatively easy. You call the program Conda and you tell it activate, and then the name of your environment that you want to activate. In this case is the base. And once you activate it, you will come back to the prompt and it will say base and then the rest of the prompt. Good. So how do you want to verify that the programs and packages present in your Conda environment are the right ones? You just write Conda list, and then it should show you in the command line the Python version that you ask to install it with. Next time I will show you how to create a new environment for your project from scratch, or using the information that we got from another research group. If you have any ideas, questions, feel free to write them in the comments, and I try to get to them as soon as I can. So have a nice day, and until soon. Bye bye.